Good morning. A hurricane is nearby. It's off the coast, the east coast right now. It's shooting up the Gulf Stream as hurricanes do, if you don't know that. And so it's probably, I don't know how many miles offshore it is, but this is not typical August weather. It's August. I have no idea when this video will go up, if ever. Um, but it's August and it's breezy and dark and blustery. Anyways, today we're going to talk about something simple that is much larger than this. But we're going to go for the simplified version first. Disclaimer as always, this is my perception of autism and how autism has functioned in my life. I'm not speaking to the autistic experience overall, though I do think some of the things I say, a lot of autistic people would be like, mm-hmm. That being said, I can't emphasize this enough. There's no single trait to autism, especially in how it expresses. Most of us need a lot of the same things, but even those things we need, they're just different, all right? So I'm talking about me as an autistic person. All right. So, why do I need routine so bad? Yeah, people wonder that, especially because I think some people, especially in social situations, see me as easygoing, go with the flow, not caring too much. That's a learned part of my mask. You hear the wind and stuff? Can you see it? Probably not, because my hair is all shea buttered to hell. But why do we crave routine? Why is that so important? The winds. Well, one classic part about being autistic is that you're probably overwhelmed. The world is probably overwhelming on an ongoing basis. In the same way it might be to someone with generalized anxiety, it's just for different reasons. So, the world is very overwhelming. Okay, that's number one. And number two is autistic people tend to have trouble with one of two things, either starting a task or staying on task, or both. So for me, I'm not the worst at staying on task, but I am very bad at starting a task. Once I'm in a task, I can usually do it and I'm happy. I'm really lucky that I don't have attention issues. I just have beginning issues. So here's why a routine helps a lot. I don't have to think about what to do next. So number one, I'm less overwhelmed by the possibility of life when I wake up. There are gaps for me to explore and have fun and change up my day, but for instance, I know I'm going to be eating breakfast at 6 a.m. and I know what breakfast that's going to be. I don't right now in my life because I'm not as organized as I should be. But that is how I would prefer things. I would prefer to know exactly what I was going to eat, preferably one of 2 or 3 meals that I ate for breakfast always. I would pick one of them, hopefully the night before or the week before. I like having a plan for my whole week, and I don't just mean what I'm gonna do that day. I mean 5 o'clock you're gonna wake up. By 5:30 you're gonna be hygiened. You're gonna eat by 6, and you're gonna have 2 cups of water in you by 6. Then you're gonna go put your clothes on. You're gonna be dressed by 6:15. Okay, and then you're gonna do the post putting your clothes on hygiene, right? And you're gonna be out of the door by 6:30, things like that, very for the whole week. Because it just takes something off of my back, something that neurotypical people do as they go through life, just checking in with their body and being what needs to happen next. That's incredibly hard for me. It's also not easy for me to sense my body well. I don't sense pain or hunger as well as other people. So I need to keep up with those things before they get bad. But, so that's basically it. Obviously, there's way more that goes into why an autistic person might want or need a routine, but that's it. Certainly for me, life, step by step, overwhelms the shit out of me. And so anything I can take off my back in terms of step-by-step decisions makes life easier to live. So if I know exactly what I'm doing next, it's so much easier. Like, even right now, I don't know exactly what I'm doing next, but I know I'm going to finish here, and then I'm going to go home, and I know I'm going to sit down at a very specific spot, and I'm going to work on editing videos, and then I'm going to work on eating lunch. I wish it were a little bit more strict than that, which I think seems intense to most people, but, like, I literally wish I had a specific time when I was supposed to leave here. Do I always follow that? No, it's a loose guideline. Sometimes I follow my feelings. Don't get me wrong. I'm not like, oh my god, it's 9, I gotta go. It just takes it off my back that I need to think about where my life's going. I already did that. I sat down and I did that on Sunday for the whole month. So now I can chill and just do what I planned on doing. Essentially, routine does 2 really important things to me that are at least the two biggest ones. One has to do with overstimulation, so it helps me not be overstimulated every single day of my life because I know what's going to happen next. Really like that. And then second, I have a large problem starting tasks, so beginning a task. So if I can see on a piece of paper, time to brush your teeth, it's almost like that seeing it on the paper helps me start. Does it make it incredibly easy? No. But it's definitely way easier than having no list at all and not even being able to find something to do in my head, let alone start it. So, helps me not get overstimulated, helps me actually start tasks. If I get off my routine, I explode and I won't be able to do anything. I already can't work. I already can't pay for my own place. I already can't pay for my own food. And I'm on a good schedule. Please imagine me not on one. Actually don't. I don't want that image in your head. But that's it. Simple version of why routines are incredibly, incredibly important to me as Autistic Bryce, and probably to some other autistic folks. I love you.